with the one and only Cynthia Erivo, everybody. Okay, it's like every single choice you made was so perfect.
Thank you.
I mean, you have... You also brought a strength to it that I think has to be the note for human beings, maybe even women too.
Right.
Of no.
It's okay. We can push through. And this is not to say that you should always push through. I think what I believe when it comes to like the tears and the emotion is the most heartbreaking thing for me when I watch is a person who is trying to move through something and until they can't really move through anymore, and then the tears come. Yes. Because then I feel like you earn it. And this is in film, for me, I want to earn those tears. Yes. I want to earn the big song at the end.
Oh, and do you ever?
What I mean?
Crazy. I mean, people are on the street. They're just talking about it. They're talking about the end scene. We all can't wait for the next one. You have built something that is just majestic.
Thank you.
You did defy all odds, you know, because it's so much more than a film. It is about the human experience and the power of friendship.
Yes, very much so.
I don't know what I would do without my female friends.
They
and
are
some gay men.
True, very much so. They're the seminal factors in our life. They're the ones we can speak with, pour our hearts into, learn from. When we're heartbroken, we go to them. They help us grow. And so to be able to build a friendship and a relationship with Ari has been really one of the most incredible things I've taken from this. You don't get to do that very often, you know?
Jessica Lange taught me this term. I was privileged enough to work with her, and she said, there's this thing, and it's the electric connection. And when you have it, you have it.
Right.
And all I've seen from you two is the electric connection.
Yeah.
Is it true that she is as touchy?
Yes.
I'm so touchy.
Connected.
People have to, like, warn me. They're like, back off a little bit. And
no,
I'm like,
but I'm like the welcoming Capricorn that's like, I love you. You can touch. I think I'm sort of used to it now. I'm sort of if it's not like connected, I'm like, what's wrong? What's happening? Where are you? You know what I mean? We always end up. We walk hand in hand very often. Like if we're not walking hand in hand, we'll find each other somewhere. You know,
because physical connection. Yeah. You know, I'm single. I'm not dating anyone. I don't have that in my life. Like, but I don't know how I would ever hold back from holding hands, hugging, snuggling.
I think we get a bit afraid of physical connection. I think we assume that physical connection can only be romantic, but...
Yes, that's my point. You're saying it so much better than I did.
You know what I mean?
In fact, I think when there is a romantic connection, I'm far more timid.
Well, that's the thing. I think we don't realize that how we communicate sometimes is by physical touch. Like, sometimes you can't say anything and you're in a room and you're like, it's just like a squeeze of the hand. And that's sometimes how she and I communicate. We might be talking to someone or I might need to, like, communicate something to her and it's just a squeeze of the hand or just, like, a pinch of the finger. You know... Or a hug. It just, you know, however we need to communicate is how we need to communicate. And I think we don't give enough credit to how we communicate with our friends physically.
Yes. Yeah. And I think if we could all be more comfortable with physical touch, I would like that world.
Yeah.
Speaking of the theater, you went to see Wicked when you were 25.
When I was 25, I took myself on a solo date.
That's my favorite detail because I love doing things by myself.
I love it too. People are very afraid of that, you know.
I need a book.
I'll take myself to dinner.
All the time.
Happily. I'll go to lunch, I'll go to a bookstore, whatever it is, with nothing in mind, just on my own. That I think there's something really lovely about being able to be with yourself as well.
And to look around.
Yeah, just like actually see things.
And the weird conversations you strike up with people, I love.
I always end up talking to strangers, always. And I learn everything about them, always. And I think there's something that is quite thrilling about learning about people that you've never met before. Yeah.
Well, we have to go to a quick break, and when we come back, I want to ask you the fun questions, the get-to-know-you questions. I love those the most. We'll be right back.